have to show your work, and to be able to show that work, you have to contact.
Put it off and off. My name is Priyanka Dasgupta. I am an artist and an educator. I was born in India. I came to New York to do my master's in 2001, and I've been living here since, and I go back and forth between India and New York pretty much every year, and I teach and I make art, or make things that become art eventually. I think making the art helps me manage my life or cope, because a lot of times I feel like I feel overwhelmed and I feel like I can't control things, and also I think I'm a control freak. I feel like I need control over everything, and art helps me. Making art helps me at least create the illusion of control. So when I feel like I'm completely overwhelmed to the point that I can't manage myself or can't manage a situation that I'm in, that I have no control over, I feel forced to make something from it. And through that process, it's very cathartic for me. So through that process, I actually come out feeling a lot, not saner, but better able to cope with the situation. So the work is always driven from something very personal that impacts me, or it could be a memory that I thought I had lost, and then it comes back again in a very clear, strong way, and then I feel like I have to, the only way to deal with it or to move past it is through making something. How would I describe it? I don't know, you really want to hear the truth?
Yeah.
Truth. I would describe it as vomit. Not physically. I mean, it doesn't look like vomit. I mean, people say that it's very pretty. I agree that my art is very aesthetically pleasing, but I would describe it as vomit because it's also part of the process, in terms of like it comes out when it can't stay in anymore. So when I look at my artwork, it really feels like pieces of me that left me, that came out into the world. So the only way I can describe that is vomit, because that's the only thing I know that comes out without any control. Maybe once I have children, I'll say it's like giving birth, but right now vomit is how I would describe my art. I think one of the things that you learn as you work on your artwork is that you have to be more than one person at the same time. And for the longest time, I didn't fight it, but I thought I could get away with doing one and not the other. Also, I made a conscious choice because I felt like after I finished grad school, I needed some time by myself just with my artwork to figure out what it was actually about, so I could actually spend more time with it without always getting frustrated and feeling like I didn't have enough ideas. And once I was comfortable enough, I realized that I had to come out of my shell and also make an effort to meet people and talk to them about my work and share my ideas, have studio visits, and make an effort to do that. Because I mean, for my work, obviously it doesn't work. To me, it exists for myself because it helps me deal when I make the work. But after it's finished, the only way for it to exist is through its audience, through interaction, through some kind of sharing with a larger community. And for that to happen, you have to, as an artist, you have to make that extra effort to push it out of your studio or your apartment into the world. And when you do that, you also have to kind of let go a little bit and understand that the work is going to change based on who's sharing it, who's interpreting it, people are not the same. They see things differently. They are attracted to different things, different aspects of things. So after you finish the work, there's also that process of detachment where you have to kind of understand and become comfortable with the fact that you want your work to be out there, and you also have to accept that it's going to change a little, and you can either keep resisting it and be stubborn and feel insulted, or you can learn from it and problem solve and see how that change, how you can adjust your own thinking to accept that kind of change or reinterpret the work for yourself, so it also grows with you.
Gracias.
Gracias.